Recruiting for the UCT Rugby Club is not just about the rugby experience. Fundamentally, it's about the education you get, the people that you meet, and it makes a huge difference to us that we're part of the oldest and certainly the most recognised university, both internally and outside of South Africa.
The thing with UCT Rugby is every year it's a unique year because it's player-driven.
We're here to develop rounded characters for whom rugby is enormously important, but it is an element rather than the only element of their lives.
I first saw the Ikey Tigers when I was in matric, and from then I've always wanted to play for them.
My biggest aspiration to be one day captain of the Springboks, something that's very dear to my heart.
What we found is the kind of people who become successful professional rugby players are people who are thoughtful, hardworking, disciplined, and exactly those kind of characteristics are characteristics that enable them to succeed academically or in other areas of their lives.
I think rugby develops and progresses every single year. The main thing now is how the intensity of training changed.
The boys that come here work really hard. There's somebody that's interested in their future, and then they get to play some really exciting rugby.
With the inclusion of video analysis, players are given statistics and feedback and tackle stats. It's become an intricate part of the game.
We have an amazing network of alumni, which includes extraordinary medical support from the sports physicians practice based out of Sports Science Institute. You know, rugby's a tough sport. We want to make sure that they're looked after.
That's why you're here, to challenge yourself to your limits. That's what you're here for. We want you to believe in achieving something that you hadn't thought about beforehand.
It is a very special club. It's given me the opportunity to travel around the country during Varsity Cup.
Tour is a different vibe. Here we've been together since Sunday. You guys been chatting, there's clowns of course, people just cracking jokes, laughing. Just don't want to go home online.
Looks like your shoulder is getting back to 100%.
Feeling very good about the game. Guys are very focused. Hopefully we can carry this on to the game tomorrow.
Probably leave for the field around about 2 o'clock, get to the field, start strapping, quick warm-up, get back in, jerseys on, and then obviously head out for the match.
I love a tour. Everyone's spending time together because away from home, so it sort of builds a massive team vibe.
I was fortunate enough to go to the Oxford tour during the World Cup with UCT.
For me, coming from small town Pietermaritzburg, it was quite nice being able to get to UCT and from there actually have the opportunity to go overseas for the first time.
Just the gears and the effort put in by so many people, there was a tangible energy in the club. The 80 minutes on a Monday is a formality. It all happens the week before with the whole family, you know. Everyone is part of this team.
UCT is well known for degrees that are recognised internationally and locally, and it is obviously based in Cape Town, which is a great place to spend 4 or 5 years studying.
I like hiking, watching movies. Sometimes it's just relax, have a braai.
It's incredible what we have in this team and what people are studying, and the fact that they can balance both and get through it, and I guarantee all will pass, you know, and get through their year.
The pass rates and graduation rates of UCT Varsity Cup players is something like 20 or 30% above UCT's averages. In fact, our players have a better chance of success because they're members of our club rather than despite the fact that they're members of our club.
As much as there's a sacrifice of training in your vac, the management staff and the players really work hard to make it worthwhile and fun off of the field as well as on the field.
3, 2, 1!
When boys come to play rugby here, they know that it's an academic institution. So these boys have to work on their own and pass on their own. And obviously we provide them with help because the rugby schedule is so intense. So making sure that they're passing, that if they need help academically, we arrange a tutor for them.
The big thing with UCT is we really try and make it a family-orientated environment where it's all inclusive, no matter where you come from, what your background is.
It's a very welcoming club, and it allows room for you to express yourself, express who you are, and grow as not just as a rugby player, but as a person.
There's just such a brotherhood and great spirit amongst the gents. The enthusiasm to always better themselves.
I'm not looking for 3 other players in your position. I'm talking to you because I'm interested in you, because I think you are the right fit for this club, and you will be in the mix if you keep your performance levels up.
The rugby outreach, that's something that's expected of first team players to make themselves available, and they get a lot out of it.
There's an immediate connection between our players and the young boys over here. As the program has gone on, there's more chatter, there's more laughing, and there's more fun.
What the players have done from time to time, off their own initiative, is try and do a fundraiser. As they did this year, they did the run with the pink ball around the Cape Peninsula, passing it from one to the other in a relay form.
So we raised just over 36,000 Rand. Half of the money we raised was donated to the Movember Foundation, and the other half was donated to Periods for Hope.
It's not just about the rugby, it's about the community and it's about the vibe you share amongst the boys.
I look forward to running on the field in the afternoon after a long day at varsity. I look forward to the beers with the guys afterwards. A big win. It's definitely worth it.
It was great in 2018 to have a renovated facility on campus. We ended up spending a lot of time here over the 6-month Varsity Cup pre-season and campaign, and then also just to chill and spend time together as a team in a relaxed environment that feels a bit part of us. And that's quite special for the guys who see themselves as someone who'll be back to watch the future guys play.
I was a UCT rugby player for a very long time, and I owe a lot to the club, and I know how meaningful the club can be in people's lives.
Your roots are your club, and I think Varsity provides one of the strongest roots you can get. It was such a fundamental part of my rugby career, and I hope many more people get to experience the same sort of thing. The culture we like to have at Varsity is that you become mates, you become brothers, you become friends for life.
Being here is more than just rugby.
I will come.